when a tree falls in a forest and no one's around to hear it. It makes a sound.
Okay, if you could state your name again for the record.
Deirdre Gardner.
Oh, here. Speaking to the microphone.
I'm Deirdre Gardner.
All right. Once again, I'm Detective Pam Orland of the St. Clair County PD. Ms. Gardner was read her Miranda rights and is willing to answer my questions without an attorney present. Do you understand your rights, Ms. Gardner?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need more water?
That's okay.
Good tap water we have around here. All throughout the county. Don't know how lucky you are to grow up drinking good tap water until you go away and taste how bad it can be.
That's true.
How long have you been in Rosemary Hills?
A little less than a year.
You enjoy golfing growing up?
No, I've never golfed, actually.
Well, it's a shame not to like golf growing up on a golf course.
My grandmother bought a townhouse when the course was being built. She died before she moved in, so my mother and I, we lived in it. My mom, she worked at the clubhouse. She's been here for a long time.
I see. And why don't you tell me about why you and your crew entered Rosemary Hills Clubhouse today?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really think anyone would mind or pay attention. There hasn't been much going on over here, at all, for over a decade. Mm-hmm. Like nothing.
We train our canines over on the old course sometimes, like today.
I did not know that, but that is a smart use of space.
We think so.
We were there with really good intentions. We were honoring a very important resident, a former resident of Rosemary Hills. He was a musician. Well, he was much more than a musician. And he gave his first concert in the clubhouse back in 1992.
Who was that?
His name was Wim Pharos.
Okay. I'm going to show you this picture taken at the scene today. There's graffiti on the wall. Remember Wim Pharos. What can you tell me about that?
Yes, I wrote that. I did. I did the graffiti. It was, well, I guess it was protest art. It was a protest. I hear there are plans to tear the clubhouse down and build a cemetery. I believe this is wrong. People don't realize that this is an important historical site. I was making a statement.
I've lived around here all my life. I don't remember, any major concerts back in the day at the clubhouse. I mean, maybe a few recitals.
Well, it was a small private event at the time.
I see. Where is Wim Pharos now?
I don't know.
Are you in contact with him?
I'm not.
Can you tell me about some of the other paraphernalia we found in the room with you?
Well, I wouldn't say paraphernalia. I mean, these were important objects significant to Wim Pharos, like the things we found in his time capsule.
You found a time capsule?
Look, I know it sounds wild, but we were only there trying to remember the songs from the concert, that's all. There was a cassette tape, but it got destroyed, and so we had to find another way. And my mom, you saw, she's been gone for a while now, but she can remember his songs, and she has been triggered by the music and certain other things, like music, environment, sensory things. It's been quite amazing. She is a fantastic woman. I mean, she was always so fun, and I was so serious. And I figured that if we brought her back to the clubhouse and tried to, I don't know, conjure elements from the concert in 1992, you see, she still holds these memories in her brain somewhere. She just needs the right sparks.
Do you believe Wim Pharos has special powers?
Well, not like woo, but I mean, in that way that I just said, his music does. Yes.
Ms. Gardner, did Wim Pharos guide you to the clubhouse today?
I think he did.
He led you there?
Well, I mean, he inspired the trip, yes.
Have you given him any money or gifts?
What do you mean? No. Oh, no. Oh, God, this is not a cult or a pyramid scheme or anything like that. No.
Did you think that inside the clubhouse, doing what you were doing, that Wim Pharos would return?
No.
Okay, I'm going to show you a few other pictures sent over from the scene. This chart.
Yes, the chalkboard.
Did you bring this to the premises?
I did. Well, I mean, Rod did. He rolled it over. It's on wheels. See, all this is musical. Do you know music? I mean, those are lyrics and chords. Some of the lyrics and chords from the music that Wim Pharos played at the concert. It was on the coaster. He took notes on a coaster, a Rosemary Hills Clubhouse coaster, that he saved for us. It was in the time capsule.
And whose handwriting is this?
That's my handwriting.
Okay, and how about over here? This is different. It looks like maybe a child's handwriting.
That's Cody. That's coded script. Just some shorthand, really, that I scribbled on to take notes. It's mine. I wrote that too. It's just a bit messy down there.
And how about this?
Oh, that's a packet of seeds from Wim Pharos' time capsule. You see, Mom led us to it. She remembered seeing him digging back in the 90s. He had buried several highly symbolic items in there, like an American troll doll, remember those? And golf ball art and candy. Yeah, you would understand these more in context. And that packet of seeds to be planted someday in the future. He had a lot of foresight.
Are you aware that these are cannabis seeds?
Oh. No, I was not.
So you were in possession of a bag of cannabis that you say you found in a time capsule.
I didn't realize. I don't smoke it. I was never into it, really. I just, no interest. I didn't know. I thought they were flower seeds. Like lilacs. Some poetic flower. I was going to plant them for him.
So can you tell me where you were living before you came back to Rosemary Hills?
In the city.
And what did you do out there?
I worked at a museum. I did the bookkeeping. I was also a volunteer guide.
Oh, I see. And you came back here for your mother?
Yes, well, it got bad pretty quickly. Her memory and everything, much faster than I had expected. She's only got me, and we've always been each other's person.
Yeah, that's hard to deal with on your own. Remember Wim Pharos.
That's right.
Deirdre, is Wim Pharos still living?
Yes. Yes. It's difficult to find much out about him now, but he has always been mysterious like that. You know, he wouldn't be on, Facebook no, he was a true artist from very young, a melancholy genius, as they say, or solitary genius, whatever they say. I imagine he lives off the grid somewhere, on the road or in Europe, Morocco maybe, Australia. Actually, he really seems to have a thing for Australia, so maybe it's Australia. Who knows? You can make art everywhere.
You knew each other as children?
We didn't know each other. We saw each other on the periphery. Well, I was on the periphery. He was more a main event for me.
Not a lot of children lived on the golf course.
Yeah. You could swing a dead cat and never hit a kid in Rosemary Hills, or tie a few dead cats together and swing them and still not hit a kid. That's what my mom used to say. I know, it's a weird phrase, I guess. Who swings dead cats? I wonder where that came from. It's pretty morbid, right?
So, Wim Pharos, nice name. Was he your teenage crush?
No. No, that's so limiting. I mean, you have to understand, you live here. You know what it's like. Wim changed things. He cracked everything open. His music, his very presence around the golf course back then, he helped it sparkle. He made a very manicured bland, sanitized place seem authentic, different, and special. He knew things. He was an artist. He inspired. He made life feel more. That sense of more, that there is so much more, you know? He awakened those thoughts. He unlocked possibilities. It felt so big, but so delicate at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly like my teenage crush.
But his music, I mean, look, Pam, officer, detective, if you heard the music, you would know. If you could listen, you would get it. That's all I want. That's why I was in the clubhouse. When I found that cassette tape in the attic, I remembered it all. I've been trying to bring back the music.
For who?
For everyone. For Rosemary Hills. It will change the whole environment. Bring a pulse back. Give us something that excites us or unites us.
Well, I know the golf course is in a rough shape. It's a problem. But this town's not so bad, as towns go. I mean, a place is a place, right? If you have your people.
I think that things have been forgotten.
Like what?
Well, I mean, what's the history? I mean, once there was less people and more place, right? And then suddenly there was more people and more money. And now there's less people and less money and less place. But what matters here? What's the reason to exist in a place? What's the there here? Do you understand?
It sounds like maybe you are trying to find a reason for yourself and feel certain things again.
Oh, I'm feeling things. Don't worry. I mean, believe me, I have been feeling a lot of things. And my mom and Rod, my mom's nurse, and we are trying to restore the music and remember the sound that was made on that golf course. That's important. That is important to this specific place. It makes it significant.
Deirdre, do you think Wim Pharos will save you in some way? Or save your mother?
Look, my mom remembers his music. We've been getting somewhere, and she's happier. She is singing again. She's more like herself. That really matters.
I'm sure it does, but you brought her to trespass into a space that is not safe.
It is perfectly safe.
It is an abandoned, moldy, condemned property where feral peacocks make their nest.
Well, I didn't know about the peacocks. Look, really, I see what I'm not crazy. I know that Wim Pharos was just a boy who lived at the end of the cul-de-sac on Camellia Road in the 90s, on the other side of the fence. But he was special. Not crush special, he was really special, gifted. And his music meant a lot to me and to my mom. And so it meant something for Rosemary Hills, and it should be heard.
Wait a second. The cul-de-sac on Camellia Road. Are you talking about the Ferris boy? Timmy Ferris?
No.
In the 2-story bungalow at the back of Camellia Road? Yeah, that used to be the Ferris's place.
Pharos.
I remember Tim from back in the day. Oh, what a sweet kid. You know, for a while he came around the station a lot. You know, to pick up his pop after his mom died. He always had a guitar on his back. We felt so sad for that boy.
His name was Tim Ferris?
Wow, I haven't thought about him in a long time.
I thought his name was Wim Pharos. That's how I heard it back then. Oh.
Ms. Gardner, I know it's hard to be a caretaker. I've been there. It's very lonely. I know it's hard to feel hope, believe me. And everything's out of your control. But it's one thing to fantasize, and it's another to dwell on something that can't be and make other people your accomplices in illegal activities that feed your fantasies. Do you understand me?
Yes.
I think you need to get some help.
That's why I have Rod. My mom really likes him. He's a really good nurse and an amateur musician.
More help than that. It's going to get harder. You know, Willow Springs Nursing Home has good facilities, and they're great there. I know this firsthand. And I think it would help to see someone who can help you process through this time.
I see.
Look, there are resources. We'll put some together, okay? We'll do that. I'm going to go now and get them started on your paperwork.
You won't press charges?
Oh, no, Ms. Gardner, we definitely will. Oh, yeah, you've got criminal trespass, commercial burglary, and possession of cannabis. I mean, there's no bones about it. This is a Class A misdemeanor.
A classy misdemeanor?
No, a Class A misdemeanor. There's nothing classy about crime.
Uh-huh.
But we'll get to work on setting your bail.
I have to get back to my mom. I've been here all day. It's just Rod with her.
I know. Someone will come get you and let you know what's next.
I see.
Tim Ferriss did seem like a special kid.
I think it was a pretty classy misdemeanor. Timmy Ferriss. Timmy Ferriss. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Mom. It's okay. She's okay. You're okay. You're okay. I'm not depressed. I'm just sad. I'm not depressed. I'm just sad. 2 blocks away, my favorite place to stay. In a 20-acre wood, my imagination played. I was just a child when I watched it fall away. Bulldozed to the ground, yeah, my forest overpaved. Years of memories, climbing in the trees. Flattened by remorse, the polish of the course. I'm not depressed, I'm just sad. I'm not depressed, I'm just sad. I'm not
depressed, I'm just sad.
Cody?
Hi, Deirdre. Are they gonna lock you in jail?
How did you get here?
I rode my bike.
No, how did you get in here?
I just walked in. This place is so big and nobody's here. I came in and hid and just waited till that lady left and then I opened the door like a ninja.
Oh my God, Cody, does your mom know?
No, she's at work.
Oh God,
But
good.
she likes that we're friends.
I mean, well, so do I, Cody. But you can't be in here. The cops don't know that you were with us, and we need to keep you out of trouble.
Deirdre,
okay?
I have to tell you something about
Cody,
Wim Pharos.
You have to go. We'll talk later. Go.
But Deirdre, this is
Cody,
really...
Cody, I'm so sorry. I maybe did something that wasn't very good. I thought it was an important thing we needed to do, to remember Wim Pharos and his music. But I brought you into the clubhouse, and that wasn't right. It was stupid. Okay? I'm sorry. I don't know. I've been so tired. I shouldn't have taken you into a scary place. I didn't mean to.
Deirdre, Tommy Niehart followed us.
I know. It's okay. Tommy Niehart is a good friend to you. He's smart. He should be mad at me, Cody.
No,
He's trying to protect you.
He took a video.
What do you mean?
He took a video in the clubhouse of us singing Ghost Deer with the lights and the air freshener and the bubbles and the graffiti.
Oh, no.
Yes. Oh, and when the peacocks came out and the dogs barking, he got it all. And he posted it on YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and everything.
Oh, God. Okay, Cody. I know that your mom's gonna have a lot of questions, and I'm gonna talk to her as soon as I can.
It went viral. The video.
What?
It's like super, super popular, Deirdre. Look at YouTube.
Oh no! Wait,
Look, 554,017 views.
how? Turn it down. I mean, it's only been like 5 hours.
Things happen really fast on the internet.
What's this? Here, under comments, remember Wim Pharos.
That's our hashtag.
We have.
They think we're a band. Look, Deirdre, read the comments.
Wim Pharos is my spirit animal. WTF is this? What is WTF? That old lady slays. She's like Kate Bush. Wait, is that Kate Bush? Is she alive?
Can I read one?
Oh my God.
Love the Hamlet rap. We're studying Hamlet right now in class, and this is better. Look, this one's
Hamlet
super
rap?
fancy. Look, read this one.
Wim Pharos seems like an expansive homage to the wild vocals, the dissonant chords and theatrics of the best experimental avant-garde bands of the 70s to the weirdest of 90s metal bands. I like them. Oh my God.
There's so many more. Look, how did they train the peacocks? Peacocks are awesome. This is cray. I love it. I just can't with this. This is so annoying and dumb and boring. Well, you're dumb and boring and annoying, Lord Hopscotch 34, and your screen name sucks.
Cody.
Look at this one. A multi-gene.
Let me see, move your finger. Generational.
A multi-generational band. I wish my grandma could sing like that. Hashtag remember Wim Pharos. Off the hook. Ooh, look.
Here.
Wim Pharos lives. Wim Pharos lives. I like that. Oh, what's this one?
That's Cyrillic? They saw this in Russia?
Whoa, Russia! Cool! Hashtag remember Wim Pharos. Look, hashtag remember Wim Pharos. Hashtag remember
They
Wim
keep
Pharos.
writing that.
Hashtag remember Wim Pharos.
Remember Wim Pharos.
They think we're Wim Pharos. The band.
Oh, no. Cody, we have to stop this. How do we stop it? What do we do?
But it's really cool. Everybody thinks so.
But they don't know. That's not Wim Pharos. We're not him. They're wrong. Oh my God. This is bad. This is crazy. The internet is crazy.
They like his music, though. Or our music. They like it. Most people, at least. Not Lord Suckscotch.
People don't know what they're looking at.
But Deirdre, you told us to remember Wim Pharos, and we've been remembering Wim Pharos. And then we started singing, and I do the drums, and it's so fun. And you've been telling the listeners to remember Wim Pharos, and I tell them that too, but maybe they weren't doing it because, I don't know if anybody knew about your show.
But this is not doing that.
But where is Wim Pharos? I mean, remember when I ate the gum? You said that Wim Pharos lived inside me now, and also that he lived inside of Rod because of the Kool-Aid, and your mom, and you, and that it was very special. And now look, because of Tommy's video, all these other people, like a ton of people and Russians, are saying, remember Wim Pharos, with a hashtag. So aren't they kind of doing what you wanted? Don't be mad.
I'm not mad, Cody. I'm just...
Like, maybe happy?
I don't know.
I'm happy. I think that we're a good band. I worked hard on the drums because I really like it. I'm gonna refresh the page.
The numbers just went up? Cody, this is insane.
Deirdre, I know.
Can you start the video again?
Yeah.
the video does make it look like a wild performance. In a dark, dramatic venue. With props.
This part is my favorite, with the bubbles. No, when Mrs. Gardner does the speech is my favorite. Wait, no, actually, when the dogs bark. No, actually, the peacocks at the end is my favorite. That part is crazy.
Mom's voice. You are really wailing on those drums, Cody.
Is wailing good?
Yeah. It's kind of awesome.
Awesome.
Wow. Mom is really rocking out. She always could.
Deirdre, when we do our next show...
Cody, no. There cannot be any more shows. There's no more shows, no more episodes. I'm in trouble.
But you have to. It'll be the best one yet. And you could start it with me playing the drums, and then Rod will play banjo, and you'll do keyboard, and Emma on tambourine, and then we'll get louder, and I'll drum really loud, and we'll have peacocks, and they'll squawk, and maybe we'll get a dog too. Can we get a dog? And then you'll hit the chimes, and then you'll say, "People of Rosemary Hills, Wim Pharos lives." Like the hashtag.
Well, that's a really good intro.
See, it's like you're Wim Pharos. And I'm Wim Pharos. And we're all Wim Pharos. The band. They'll hear us.
They'll hear us. Because now they're listening. We went into the clubhouse, and we made sounds. And they heard us. And they're listening.
They're listening. People in Rosemary Hills and everywhere. Russia!
Shh, Cody, we have to stay quiet in here.
Okay, Deirdre.
We really have to stay quiet.
But not out there, right? Because we're a band now. And bands make music because Wim Pharos... Shh! Sorry.
Cody.
Wim Pharos lives.
Wim Pharos lives.
Hey dear, why you walking around here? Don't you know there ain't no more trees where the greens be? Maybe you're not my dear. Maybe you're a ghost dear. Hey dear, why you walking around here? Don't you know there ain't no more trees where the greens be? Maybe you're not my dear. Maybe you're a ghost dear.
It Makes a Sound is created and written by Jacqueline Landgraf. Co-directed by Jacqueline Landgraf and Anya Saffer. Original music composed by Nate Wida, with lyrics by Nate Wida and Jacqueline Landgraf. Sound design and mixing by me, Vincent Cascione. Featuring Jacqueline Landgraf as Deirdre Gardner, Roberta Colindrez as Detective Pam Orland, and Melissa Mahoney as Cody, with the voices of Nate Wida as Rod and Annie Golden as Emma Gardner. It Makes a Sound is a Night Vale Presents production. A special thanks to Shelby Phillips for her social media help, to Dave Watt for creating our logo, to Night Vale Presents executive producer Christy Gressman, director of marketing Adam Cecil, and our publicist Christine Regassa. And of course, to Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Craner.
Hello, this is Anya Saffer, and on behalf of our creative team, Thank you for listening to the first season of It Makes a Sound. Thanks to our advertisers, we've been able to bring this story to your ears for free. But it's only you, yes, you listeners, who can help sustain the creation of the show. If you have enjoyed your sojourn to Rosemary Hills, please know that every individual act of support resonates and helps push this podcast forward. And so we hope that you'll help us to make some sounds about It Makes a Sound. Tell your people and beyond. Take to social media or other media, or write them handwritten letters. Remember letters? Tell your childhood friends, tell your music teachers, your nurses, peacock enthusiasts, golfers, anyone. Buy a t-shirt or a poster. Write a review on iTunes or wherever you're listening. Hold up that metaphorical lighter for Wim Pharos. It truly makes a difference, and we are grateful to you. So thanks and ever thanks. You can continue to write to Deirdre Gardner at itmakesasound@aol.com and to unpack your attic on itmakesasound.rocks. And most of all, remember Wim Pharos.